giving myself time and peace to think, free from distraction, free from the external stresses that were making me feel a certain way.
It shows you how messed up the world is now, because we call that mindfulness now. Before it was just
walking
life.
the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like,
but
there was so much time where we spent with that. Even if you go back, like how old are you? I can't remember.
I'm going to get a guess.
Oh, don't play that game.
It's a fun game.
So I'm 37. I was in that era where social media came out when I was like in high school and all that kind of stuff. So I'm the last generation that had a life before social media, I think, and before that. And you know, you think about the times where, you know, I used to walk to a friend's house and I'd just have to walk for 40 minutes to go see it. It's mindfulness. I was like a Zen like monk when I was 14, you know, like I'd spent so much time in my own head. But then now, like I can't think of a time where I wouldn't, you know, if I was on a 40-minute walk, I'd have a podcast in, or I'd bring my phone out to have a look at this or that. So yeah, I think like,
it was a part of our day to day. It was inbuilt in the past. Whereas
there was no mindfulness. Even if you were sat on the toilet, you weren't sat on Instagram. You were just sat on the toilet. You just wouldn't. You might read a book, you know. But I think it's stop distracting yourself and sit with yourself, and that will be the way to gain some self clarity on who you are. Absolutely fine to go out and listen to podcasts. I mean, they're all part of self development and evolving and learning. There's a need for it, but just schedule that into your week. 1 hour a week of just you time where you're on your own with no distraction. If you can get out and get your greens and blues at the same time, then great. But it might just literally just be sitting there and thinking. And I think you'll start kind of unpacking that ladder as you go.
Yep. The modern world is full of stimuli. And as those continue to increase, you can either sit there and complain about how many external distractions there are, or you can make an effort to build in time free from them in your schedule. And if you don't, then you might become more and more exposed to that self-fulfilling negative cycle that can really, as we both experienced, send you down a negative path.